Hey, hey, I'm Theta, and I'm back. We got the ancient city under our base that we gotta check out, but some other stuff too. So today's gonna be a bit of a shorter general, to-do stream. Let's hop right in. Let's get chat working. There we go. Grab stream. Swoop. There we go. See if this is still working. Hell yeah. Love to see that. Let's go check on our friend. See how he's doing. We were gonna do a whole plotline yesterday and then he just kind of took my throne. So we're gonna roll with that. Evil advisor frog. I don't know, I thought he was supposed to be bribing me, but it seems that it's gone the other way around. But not really what we're going to be doing today so much. I spent the last 5 or 6 streams building this, and I'm ready to go do something else. Let's see, I want a spyglass. I think I have shards somewhere. I think it's one of these. I think it's copper as well. I don't think I have any copper. Surely somewhere. It's everywhere. Nope. I mean, I have this. I could do something with this. I have to repair our pick as well at some point. See if Stream Elements is awake. I was going to just kind of sort of take the day off, but I got the itch to go check stuff out. I'll be taking care of some other stuff tonight, so I won't be here for super long, but I think this should be fine. I don't have a smithing, I have a blast furnace somewhere. Hopefully it's not just the one at the village. I'll get rid of this one. The 8-ball is incredibly unhelpful, as per usual. Oh, brother, did I get a slow start today. It is dreary here, and I really like that kind of weather, but getting up and going with it's kind of tough. See, I don't need pumpkins with me, so this is all quite in the way. Oh, I reckon I should plant this, shouldn't I? Ooh, we have lots of neat stuff. Okay. Let's get some stuff organized before we go. We'll also need some more food. I probably shouldn't have left the soul lanterns up topside. Let me grab those, because I'm not going to remember them being up there. Yoink. In here, I believe. Way too much dirt. Nope. Gotta go somewhere. There we go. I suppose cobble can get the same treatment. The gold boots should have been upstairs. We'll check for potatoes while we're up here. There's raw. I reckon there's a few. Leave those in there for now. I won't really need the boat, will I? No, I'll just toss it aside. We had an Enderman, but he wasn't being super cooperative, as it were. He was kind of stuck downstairs, and I couldn't really free him, but, oh well. I don't think it really matters where I plant this, but I think I'll put it near the spruce tree just to kind of keep all the, non-local stuff together. Maybe up here. We do need a build of some sort up here, because there's a cliff. I want it to be a whole thing. I think that's good enough. Isn't it? Do you need all 4? I kind of wondered about that, since isn't the tree always a 2x2? Kind of, I don't know, I never really thought about that. If the tree's always a 2x2, do you need a 2x2 of saplings? Hey Gar, welcome in. Nah, we just started a few minutes ago. We're just kind of getting stuff together before we head down to the ancient city. It's not going to be a super long stream today, but, you know, I wanted to hop on for a little bit. We just needed like 2. We didn't need all that. Where's the crafting table? There we go. Spyglass, food, some picks. Grab some spare blocks. Why not? Anytime's appreciated? Heck yeah. I mean, it's kind of the same, like, from me to the viewers. Like, it's very nice that I can kind of just, you know, log on whenever. The prescribed method of doing it, the way, like, you're introduced to it whenever you're setting up to stream, is to schedule stuff, because YouTube does, like, put out material for creators to read. And part of that is scheduling things, but I've seen a lot of people who don't, and I don't know. I have some like different takes about the whole thing. As much as YouTube advertises like different features and ways to create, I think they should kind of stay out of having prescribed methods for stuff, in my humble opinion. But we are here. Well, that's not good. We already have sensors. Of course, probably should have expected there to be so many. You get these like outer corners with a ton of sensors, but the shriekers tend to be more so in the city. Can't really see much from up here. So that's what I brought the spare stone for. Morning I was asked about one of my brewing recipes, and I happily share what I know, but it's also very easy to have a batch go wrong. So I think I'm gonna have to give them a little bit more help than just throwing a recipe at them when it comes to stuff like that. It's weirdly similar to some like more advanced baking stuff where you're dealing with the health of different types of yeast and whatever. It's a little bit out of render range. This route seems a little less rough, and it's straight to the center. Over there seems to be more jam-packed full of shriekers. The issue being the center doesn't really have much, like weirdly enough. It's the side areas that tend to have all the loot. Of course, the center, well, at least they used to pretty regularly have golden apples, at least one. I forget whether I can walk freely on wool if there's skulk veins on top of it. Definitely not the normal skulk, but I don't know if the veins kind of cancel out the wool. If it's like crunching underfoot or anything. What I really want here is Swift Sneak. Last time we found a level 1 Swift Sneak, and it was revolutionary. No, I think this time we'll do a little bit of scouting, and kind of before I wrap up tonight, I want to play around with some faster piston doors. Stuff that's like instant. These trenches can be kind of rough. See if I can... Well, I can get away with placing stuff here, so I guess there's not a sensor here. Well, there's a sensor, but there's no shrieker. Oh, we were looking at the side of the center. I see. That's why it looked weird. Well, there's no shrieker here. Okay. I see some there. There's going to be some closer by. I think there's different types of ancient cities. This kind of center is not the one I was hoping for. Funnily enough, this is the exact same type as the one that appeared in the thumbnail, so I guess that works out. I don't think there's any chests around here, though. I see some up there in the tower. But I also see sensors. Don't really care about the sensors. They're inconvenient and they can spread to others, but it's the Shriekers that are the issue. Yeah, nothing all the way around. That stinks. I don't know if we can cross over here. So far, I'm safe. The kind of 3 strikes rule with the ancient city, I think, is a little rough. I wish there was ways, like, around the area to reset, other than just waiting. Let's see if I can get away with this. Oh, there's no sensor. Okay. I have a little bit of leeway. That's probably the last of it, though. I know there's some up in the tower. I think it's all random. I don't think just because it's like up here and out of the way, I don't think it'll be any easier. Oh, this isn't good. You can't really touch them, crouching or not. Oh, but we're up to the top now. Oh, this is cool. Some shards. Probably should have brought a bundle along. I'll take that. Coal is nice too. So is this. Nice. Another music disc. Music disc is good for some more complicated redstone, but you'd have to collect like a lot of it. A lot of different kinds of discs, because they all have different redstone outputs in a jukebox. You can use that to sort of code things in game. At that point, it's getting a little like complicated. I don't really want the Curse of Vanishing Iron Leggings if Fire Proc 4. But what I do want is to stay up here for a bit, because this is, I think, the highest point in the city, other than the center. So we came from over there, so we're on the opposite side of the city now. Oh, there's a ton over here, isn't there? One of the projects I have in mind is kind of clearing this place out, but that involves a couple things. Firstly, it involves clearing out all the Shriekers, but it takes quite a bit of doing to do that. It's not the ones that are like by themselves, it's the ones that are in groups of more than 3, so there's not really a way for you to remove them all safely. I suppose you could do it with explosives if you got lucky. The problem is TNT is one of the loudest things like in game, because different actions have different noise levels. TNT would alert a lot of the sensors. I see there's Shriekers over there too. I see some loot like down at the foot of the tower, so I guess that's closer. I'll check that out. Weirdly enough, I don't see a Shrieker at the foot of the tower. Those areas with chests tend to be like riddled with them. This seems safe. Yeah. Oop. Oh. We tripped a Shrieker, but it's kind of far away. I don't know. Oh, I guess it was that one? That's no good. Oh. Okay, we almost did it a second time. Let's strike 1 for the time being. I don't know how long it lasts before like a reset, or if there's like a rollover period for it. It's not really explained very well. Or if it's as simple as leaving the biome and coming back. I do want a few of these for the trial. Because as long as you're in the appropriate biome, you can slap one of these down and it'll still work to spawn the warden, as long as you're within the right biome. But you can remove them with Silk Touch, just kind of keep them and disarm the area temporarily. There's a Shrieker over there, but I think I'm okay over here. Yeah, okay. Don't really need Amethyst Shards on, like, that small of a scale. Nor do I need regen potions that only last 22 seconds. Oh, wow. Fortune 3 efficient, I'll take that. 3 tools. Glow berries as well, and a saddle. Super needed. For now, I'll fill my inventory with the regen potions, because there's so many of them, but I found it dropping them as well. Well, if we're gonna do that, then I think the best way to go about it is to clear out Shriekers from the direction of the, like, entrance to the ancient city. There's different entrances, but we kind of came from the side, so I think we'll start there. I'm sure that the mines entrance isn't going to be our main one. I want, like, a proper room that leads here, but well, being that our base is on top of it, I don't know. We'd have to go, like, around to a different side to come at it from any other direction. Like, I guess the center wasn't safe. Shoot, that's strike 2. I was just kind of hopping around here earlier and nothing happened. I guess I didn't get that close to the center. That makes it hard. The good news is, down in here, if the warden spawns, is probably going to be, like, in the trenches. If we stay up high and move fast, it's not really going to be a threat. I didn't bring any noise traps to deal with it, though, so it'll probably give chase. I don't know if it locks onto the sensors or the other Shriekers, because they make noise. I don't know if it's, like, anything that makes noise, or if there's limitations to it. Them being blind is a pretty interesting mechanic. That said, it's kind of scary that they can just, like, smell you and junk. Oh wow, there's a Shrieker right here. I didn't see it on the first pass. I walked right next to it. I have a trip mine. There we go. I suppose there's no harm in also removing sensors, but, you know, if there's nothing for the sensors to activate, they're also kind of disarmed. There's some Shriekers down there. I should remove that one first. That one's right under my feet. Over here seems okay. Which is worse, Pale Forest, Mob, or Warden, creep factor wise? In my opinion, it's gonna be the Warden by, like, a huge margin. The creaking, the mob in the, like, Pale Garden, it's really interesting, but that's kind of all it boils down to for me. I find it interesting and that's it. It only appears at night and stuff. It's not really the mob, it's more of the atmosphere of the area, but the ancient city has atmosphere too. And the Warden is way more of a threat. The creaking, I think they fixed it, but used to you could just kind of put it in a hole and it wasn't really a threat anymore. There's a lot of things you could do to disarm it. It's kind of hard to disarm the Warden. But in terms of, like, creep factor, it's, for me, it's still the Warden, given, like, the atmosphere of, as it gets closer to spawning, you can hear stuff shuffling around in the ground under your feet. it feels like it's hunting you. It's like tunneling around. And I know the creaking does the same thing, but I feel like if it was more of a threat, my answer might be different. That said, with the full updates that they made to the Pale Garden, I'm gonna light that up. With the full changes they've made, they've added more like orange things, because used to it was really, really easy to spot the creaking. But they've added like flowers, they've added a resin and stuff, so I think the Warden's still like by far worse, but I like how they're adding more and more atmospheric things. Not just to do with like creep factor, but like with the recent snapshot, they added like falling leaves, leaf litter, different kinds of wildflowers, stuff like that. So far this main path is pretty safe, I think. I'm kind of hopping around, nothing's happening. Get a peek over there. Those are just candles, okay. I just think the ancient city is too well done for much to top it. The like coloration and texture of the shriekers match the candles so much, and they kind of put both of them around. It's like quintessential horror design. The creaking's a little bit gimmicky, but it's more accessible, especially to younger players, so I think both are really good for the like atmosphere of the game. I suppose if we were to come at the ancient city from a different direction other than from the mines, it would be just like front on from the center. So I think that's the second area I'm gonna sort of clear. I get kind of like the cardinal directions, the main pathways freed up. And then I can start tackling all like the alleyways and stuff. That's gonna be a lot harder to reach. But there's way more this way. I forgot about these lampposts. I wish they had stayed on for like a little bit longer. Still haven't found Swift Sneak yet. I knew this one was here. Darn. I don't know if it's reset or if that's strike 3. It getting dark tells me that we reset. Because when the Warden spawns, it doesn't get so dark unless it changed. This hallway is great though. I love this hallway. We're definitely gonna approach it from this like path. Okay. There wasn't a third shrieker. I don't see a fourth. Because I know there's like a third over there. No, I think we're good. Unless there's like something on the cliff here. Kind of tempted a bit. No, we're good. Okay. Light this up. Oh, this is great. Straight to the center here. I love the look of this place so much. That said, I think they did a better job with like the construction atmosphere. Like the placed blocks, the actual physical stuff that contributes to the environment here is better than the Pale Garden, because there's no structures there. I think they could have done away with like adding a structure or two to the Pale Garden. That said, they are really small biomes, so maybe not. But I was hoping for like a graveyard or something. There's no structure. That said, it does have, I think, better general atmosphere. With music, falling particles, sound effects, stuff like that. Like, I wish Skulk in the ceiling dropped, like it had particles, as it were. We're good. Yeah. Here was some of the extra stuff. Okay. How far off does this put me from the layer? Because I know the layer is not that wide. I guess we'll take towards or whatever. I think that's the only way I can do it. I'm not gonna like tunnel up for this. 288. Negative 50. I'm kind of lucky to have such a straight shot out. Alright, we'll go check upstairs. I can sprint well enough here. I thought I heard another shrieker in like the distance that got triggered. I'll attempt fate and go for that shrieker up in like the mouth of the center. I only see the one. I don't even think those blocks in the middle are craftable. I really wish they were. They're super tough. They're like obsidian. Oh, can I not reach it? There's no way I get away with placing a block here. Nah, even if I get right up under it, there's no way. Can't climb these. I don't know if Skulk is flammable. The only spare blocks I have to place are these. Well, I guess also iron. I have a really bad idea, but I don't think anything else is gonna work. I know there's more sensors. Yeah, there's a sensor right there too. No way I remove this one safely. I'm gonna jump up on these blocks, which is gonna trigger the Shrieker, which is gonna spawn the Warden unless it's reset, and then I'm just gonna run after I break it. Go. There we go. Yep, he's up. I heard him jump out of the ground. I don't think he's doing anything though. The fact that it got dark is kind of weird. I thought it didn't get dark when he... Oh, never mind. He's totally up there. He can't He can't smell the player past a certain radius. So it's like, it's kind of fine over there. No way he went underground already. To be fair, it didn't stay dark for long, so it's a reduced effect, but I thought it was no effect. Oh, there he is. I thought that was a sensor for a second. He's just kind of hanging out up there. Did think he'd get stuck. Well, that's not good. No, he's blind, but that makes it even weirder that he looks straight at me. We're gonna go chill out in the mines for a bit while he runs around. Oh. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Thank goodness that was just a creeper. He can smell the player, but it's only from a very short radius. I think you have to be pretty much right on him for him to smell you. Otherwise, it's entirely sound. He made like such direct eye contact though. That was unfortunate. I think that was just the animation he plays when he goes underground, but that was an unfortunate direction for him to look. You be careful in running like that because you can spawn more. Yeah, we removed the Shriekers from over here, so like over here is pretty safe. That's why I'm able to run freely. We did have a Shrieker or two in the center though. that were causing problems. We're pretty safe, like, as long as there's nothing between us and the mines. But yeah, the Warden does move, like, surprisingly fast. Not even just over land, but just, like, through the ground, which it's sort of not doing that. It's kind of complicated as to how it works, but it does move pretty quick, so you do have to be kind of careful. I think the center's safe now, though. That's kind of what I was going for. Are we good? Are we good? Can I jump around? At some point, this place has to get cleared out. Like, at some point, there's not going to be any more Shriekers. Yeah, no, it seems pretty safe up here now. Try to make a dash to the center, see how that works. Nothing's being activated. This feels pretty good. We just need a little bit of wiggle room. A little bit of, like, place to move around. Think you can light it up and restore it? Yeah, that's the plan. It's a huge undertaking. I'll probably leave the Skulk for the aesthetic, but firstly that involves removing the Shriekers, and then you're probably going to want to light it up. But yeah, as long as you remove the Shriekers, nothing happens. That said, you can place a Shrieker and cause a Warden to spawn in the same way that you can take the Creaking Hearts from the Pale Garden and bring one home and cause it to spawn. For like the night sky effect, yeah. No, I love the ancient cities, are like super atmospheric. But we took some cords from like another end of the city, so I want to go upstairs and see how close we can get to that, to see if my build kind of lines up with that area. I think it might. We just kind of happened to build right above it. I knew there was a deep dark down here like this, the general deep dark biome, but the ancient city itself I didn't think would be right under the layer. But yeah, it's not an uncommon challenge to do so, but a lot of people do it by like removing Skulk and changing out what blocks they are. I like the Skulk. I just want the Shriekers out of there. I want to make it like livable. Yeah, we got this done. Well, done-ish. We haven't done any of the side rooms or anything. Remove the display. I think it came out pretty good. I haven't added a lot of the decorative items like along the walls, like candles, lanterns, and stuff, but aside from like the side chambers, this main hall has come out pretty solid. Yeah, it was a bit. It looks really good with shaders, but even without that, it comes out pretty good. Oh, no worries, Carrot. Even this was like, I did a lot of stuff differently from the build that I saw, but like the general idea of the build was one that I had seen. So I didn't like come up with it entirely from scratch. We also have this guy. We were gonna do a whole thing yesterday with having him like sit right up here, tied to a lead there, but we plopped him down and then he sat right down in the middle, so he's already dethroned me. He's very evil. You know what? That did remind me, for the candles and stuff, I will need to tend to the bees again, and it's been a while since I've done that. I don't remember if I have my spare dispensers anywhere. Surely there's like one. Unless it got tossed out. I can make another. I guess it might have. I don't see it. Get rid of that. Ooh. This is a lot of potions. Expressed why last time we had a separate chest for completed potions. But I think we'll be good. Let's see, grab that. We have plenty of like chests in which to put things, but I don't want to just be like placing things willy-nilly. Like, you know, like I already have done. So like why, this is more so for valuables, and yet like flowers have ended up in here. That's a problem. And 1 wheat. Yeah, so today's kind of like scouting that place out bit by bit, but also more of a shopping list of smaller projects. Wow, lots of stuff. Put that away. Same with that. We could get a horse. I think it's time for a horse. Oh, right. I keep getting sidetracked. I need a dispenser. There we go. One of those. One of those. Cobble is somewhere. Not a lot of it. I think there's some upstairs. Oh, there's 10. That's enough. Right. Dispenser time. Boop. That's a dropper. Keep doing this backwards. There we go. We can take care of the bees. I think for candles it's beeswax, not the honey. So we need shears. Grab these. Go check out the bees. We really should move 1 or 2 of them at least to the farm. It looks like the dark oak tree has grown, but it's... Why does it look like that? This is the world's worst dark oak tree. Why is it so symmetrical? They're supposed to be all like lopsided and stuff. All like gnarled and whatnot. That's enough for several candles. I think there's some spare spiders over... Spare spiders. I don't think you can just call an animate thing spare, but... I mean leftover from the night before. I see them entirely as resources. We need a spider farm. Or like some means of getting more string. I just find it so hard to believe that from a whole cubic meter of wool, I can't spin like a single string out of it with the loom. Like a single thread is all I'm asking. I would happily trade a block of wool for 1 string. Now the spider's already disappeared. Neat. That's fine, we have some spare string. I want to see how the villagers are doing while we're on our way to grab a horse. I nearly forgot that's what I was doing. I was like, why am I out here? Why am I just frolicking around? See if they've made any progress in the tunnel, or if they've just been like hanging out in there. Because like the tunnel will lead them to like the village if they choose to follow it. I mean, unless a zombie got into the tunnel, and then that would be unfortunate. Nope, they're still, you know, hanging around. Well, you know what? I guess it's better than just having them all cooped up. I guess we can head this way. There's these plains and there's a savanna off to the right, so either place will spawn horses. Yeah, I don't see a single villager over here. None of them made it to the end of the tunnel. Nor do I see any horses. I'm not going to be super picky about like what kind of horse. I'm more so concerned as to whether the horse is fast or jumps high. We could also just use a camel. To be fair, with their dash, they get to be pretty quick. The camel habitat can also be a today thing, I think. If I get this done fast enough. Little pigs. What's up there? Why is there a goat up here? That's concerning. Every time I see a goat, my heart sinks. There's no mountain over here, is there? He's just over here just because. There's a tree. Oh, there's some snow right there. Okay. Oh shoot, I moved. You're supposed to hold still. Hang on, let's see if we can get him to do the thing. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, jeez. He disappeared. It's like a ninja. If you hold still, they're supposed to charge at you, but it can take them a minute. Oh, we have a lead. Perfect. Hang on. We can kind of force this. I wonder if they'll still do it while on the lead. Okay, well, them doing that occasionally doesn't help. They can't even place a like log or anything. It has to be a natural log. Stare at him for a minute. You gotta get inside his head. You gotta like make him think he wants to charge. Yeah. You really want to hit the tree behind me. You really want to give me a goat horn. What was that? He like twitched. I don't like this goat. It's like twitchy. I don't know. I've been super paranoid ever since the Goatman mods. Why are you coming this way so quickly? What's your problem? Oh, he's thinking no. They're kind of tricky. A long time ago, I was farming for goat horns in a different world, and it took me, I think, 30 minutes to encourage one to ram a tree. But sometimes they'll just do it naturally, so it's sort of luck of the draw. If they're not doing it, you may as well just let them go. That said, I don't know how one would accomplish it, but it needs to be a natural log for them to ram into. And sometimes they'll just ram into natural logs as is, without like your encouragement, without like trying to ram into you. But I don't think you can even like silk touch a log to make it still count. I'm unfamiliar. You would almost need to build an environment around a pre-existing log. And then bring a goat there. That said, you could farm goat horns like that. Having like a permanent goat habitat around a natural log. Cross over this pass here to get to the savannas. That's so odd. You'd think this place would be riddled with horses and the like. I really want a, I want a horse, but I also want a donkey. Oh, what? How far did we come this way? I forgot there were cherry trees on this side of the mountain. Oh, I see horses. We can go for those. Oh, I thought I walked backwards off the cliff. That'd be embarrassing. There we go. Climb a little bit. Where's my dirt? There we go. Kind of forge our way up. Oh, here's the first. Where's that other one I saw? The other one looked cool. This one? I guess. See if he's any fast. Oh, seems pretty quick. Almost ran straight. Oh, he is going off the cliff. He's kind of dumb, and I really like that about him. There he goes. It's hard to tell in this environment whether he's like fast. I think it's faster than me sprinting, so like I don't have much room to speak, but for a horse it doesn't feel that fast. Oh, and he's not any good at jumping. We'll try his friend. Oh, this one already feels a lot faster. Less HP though, which, given my track record with horses, probably isn't a good thing. Come on, buddy. I can't win them all though. I can make horses faster, I can't make them healthier, so like, if they have a certain HP, then that's about it. How fast are you? It's hard to tell. I think they're the same speed. They keep disappearing. They keep wandering off. Oh, but this one's pretty good at jumping. I think we'll go with this horse for now. Looks nice. The other one is nowhere to be seen. He ran free. Unfortunately, I think once they're tamed, they don't despawn, so we might have a permanent horse here somewhere. I guess it does feel a little bit faster. I don't remember if the same trick works on Java as it does in Bedrock, but it might like be a less extent. You can make two horses breed, but give them like speed before they do it. Give them like the speed effect, and then you get like a really fast, super powered horse from it. I wish I brought my spare bed. Well, I suppose there's sheep around. I'll have to go do a drive-by on a sheep. Oh, I can't craft from a horseback. Alright, time for sheep drive-by. You there. This. One of these. Boop. Please don't wander off. There we go. I think we'll go find our other horse and bring it home as well, because we have a lead. I can bring home 2 horses and then execute that plan. That said, I could wait for another horse that shows up with like a lot of HP. Try to do that. I don't think I can, well, see, like stuff like this happens. Okay, that's quite enough of shooting my horse, thank you. The first time I understand, but the second time was kind of unnecessary. Now, that said, I don't know of a way to give them more HP through breeding. I imagine it's like somewhat random. It's a tough question. I know there's like potions of swiftness that I could use, but maybe regen? I don't even know if regen would work. I can make them jump really high too, but as far as health goes, that's a little bit different. I don't know if we're making it back to the other horse, I'm gonna be so honest. See if we can find one out here. This is horse territory. I don't really know how the supervillain arc devolved into a horse girl movie, but it has. That said, there's not a lot of horses here, other than mine, I suppose. Well, I think we can get this one home. Give it like a little barn. Then come back for another. We need to find one with a lot of HP to make up for this guy's lack thereof. See if there's any out here. I think they can spawn like in this area. Maybe not so much the mountain, but down here there should be. I believe I have wheat growing at the house, but in case I don't, I'll pick up some seeds here before we leave. I don't spot any in the distance. Do you see any? Horsey? I reckon you wouldn't. They look to the sides. Gotta find a name for them too. That's something a little bit more creative than horsey, I reckon. Here, I guess you can have these. Eat up. There you go. Yeah, so I guess the goal is to kind of get this guy a decent barn. We need more spruce wood. And then find him a friend. We also have a camel. The camel needs a habitat. We've been talking about that for like 3 streams. We know way too much about caring for camels. Because I keep looking it up. Oh, let me up. Come on, there we go. Lost his hardcore roll twice, then switched to hard. Absolutely. There's gonna be more than that, but I have to make like a whole thing for that. The concept, we've talked about it before, but the concept being that if I die, there's gonna be more consequence than just like losing the world. Something a little bit more creative than that. We have an ancient city that we checked out earlier. We were doing that earlier, we were scoping it out, but I imagine there's gonna be some sort of combat challenge I'd have to do to make up for a death, rather than just resetting. Let's grab some wood. It might be funny to have the barn like connected to the evil lair so I can ride the horse around in the palace. Because like it's more than big enough for the horse. Or even better yet, just put the horse down there. It wouldn't be hard. I know exactly where to dig to drop him in there. Kind of airdrop a horse. Opinions on Dream versus Tommy in it? I don't really know much. I wasn't really like into that crowd when they were like having like their server and everything. That said, I have seen like more of the recent tweets because like who hasn't? I don't know that much about it, but Dream sure seems to be being pretty unpleasant, so I think it's a bit obvious. They both have videos talking about each other now. I'd imagine that like if I don't know, just based on the tweets I have seen, Dream has been pretty out of line in general. And that's not even mentioning like previous stuff, because I'm not like educated enough on the topic to kind of have a stance about previous stuff. But just based on what I've seen, a lot of it seems kind of out of line. What are you talking about right now? We were just asked what my opinion was on the whole stuff with Dream and Tommy in it, but like I was saying, I don't really know enough about the whole thing to speak on it. The only the group I watch more of is more like Hermitcraft stuff. I'm not really in the loop with other groups. Oh, there we go. Get the fourth one down before anything grows. But yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, Dream has been out of line, and also Tommy in it was a minor, like, up until somewhat recently, so, like, that makes it even more out of line. So I think it's pretty cut and dry. I forgot about... I mentioned the camel, I forgot we just put him in a hole. Oh... I feel bad for doing the horse stuff now. I probably should have done the camel stuff first. We're gonna ignore that for a second. We gotta get this guy... Oh, what's with the long face, bud? How do we get you... other than just kind of airdropping him into the lair? I don't know. Maybe we won't then. Maybe I'll make the barn. Because I don't know how I feel about dropping a horse into the palace. Just like through the roof. Although I reckon here would be pretty fine for a barn. Little zoo. Drink be on the right, brother. I don't know enough, but given the amount of people, because it's not just Tommy in it saying stuff. Given the amount of people that he had interacted with in the past that are like coming up, I don't know about that. But again, I'm not educated enough on the topic. I've never really been into like aside. So kind of zooming out a little bit, I've never really been into like the whole like having to like on the one hand you can't make baseless claims, but I feel like every day there's like something where oh DMs this, DMs that, like that's why I don't play like the game with being on socials. I still don't have a like public social for the channel. It's just here because like comments exist. I can talk to people here. And like how everything is so like tied to this, tied to that. I'm just here to like, place blocks and shit. I don't think this is enough room for a horse, I'm gonna be honest. But I suppose it's better than tying him to my front door. It's another Me Too thing. Not like specifically. It's more so from what I've seen recently. It's Dream trying to pose himself as the guy who made Tommy big, and other Tommy as well as other creators kind of calling him out for that attitude. Given that Tommy has started doing well, what gets me and what makes me think that Tommy's probably in the right. Again, I don't know enough. This isn't like an official stance or anything, but it kind of only started happening once Tommy got to be big and again got to be being not a minor. That's kind of a tell for me for how that interaction was before Tommy kind of came up and started talking. Because when there's like content groups, that's why I prefer watching like Hermitcraft and stuff. There's less drama and whatnot. But with smaller content groups, I feel like you get a lot of like, once someone pops off, then stuff starts hitting the fan. Part of why I don't do like collaborative stuff as much with like the gameplay specifically. I'd love to collab with other creators, but with content groups, that's a different discussion. We talked about content groups before, but I'm more knowledgeable about different corporations, different corporate content groups. Loose orgs like what you might see with different servers and stuff, that's not really my area of expertise, so I don't really have room to comment on stuff. I reckon we'll just have the camel in a hole for a little bit longer. I don't really know what I can do to make this better. That's a shovel. I was like, why is the axe not working? I saw white at the bottom of my screen and I assumed I was on the right tool. Don't get me wrong, I like to do more of like going over things type streams, like news type streams, but like I would need prep beforehand to like read up on stuff. Because unless it's like game knowledge that you're after, I can't really help. Now shoot, if you want to know about Dark Souls Lord, I'm your guy. No prep needed. What on earth? We have like visitors, they're like blasting music and junk. I feel bad for the camel. I think this is okay for the horse, I'm gonna be honest. This is, I don't know if it's gonna get much better than this. I can make it taller. Like a barn-esque. I know how to make like a barn-looking gable, but this might be a little short. Oh shoot, the horse. Okay, so earlier when I was getting the thumbnail, my thumbnail world is still one of my modded installations because it's the same thumbnail world I used from the fog. So it's like Herobrine's there too. So I'll be like getting a thumbnail and then I'll turn around, he'll be behind me and it'll be like a funny little haha. But that's not the case here. There's no mods here. I turned around and I saw like blue, something that was like about my chest height, suddenly disappear, and that's what Herobrine does in that mod. And that scared me for a little bit. Like he jumped versions of the game or something. There we go. Yeah, you know, like my most immediate fear when it comes to making like channel socials is being the size that I am. I'd almost rather wait until I'm big enough to defend myself from larger creators that might want to like farm drama or something from smaller creators. Because it's really easy to kick down, but it's kind of hard to punch up, I guess. Mojave? Mojang? You don't know why Mojang didn't put him in the game. I think it was cute how they like had notes, they had patch notes that said they were removed him in every version, and then they kind of stopped doing that. It would be really, really funny if in 2025 we got a Herobrine update. Or you know, why don't they implement them somewhere where his palette would really work in the Ancient City? Or even in the Pale Garden. Mojang, yeah, I know what you mean. I was just giving you a hard time. I got a buddy who's been playing, well, he's a huge fanboy of New Vegas, so Mojave-related memes come up a lot in my group. I like the barn being this height now. That said, the roof can be bamboo. I think bamboo is a great roof for barns because it looks like thatch. That said, this isn't a lot of bamboo to work with, so that's an issue. But we can plant a few more and then go and do other stuff. Or, you know, maybe this is enough. Who knows? It'll be mostly slabs and stairs anyway. I was Mojang's, I wouldn't say like I was their biggest hater, but I was definitely a pretty loud critic of them when they were in that very extended mob vote era. But ever since they kind of announced that they'd be doing more updates, like smaller updates more regularly, they've been doing pretty okay. I really appreciate that they've been doing more like atmospheric stuff, like seen in like the latest snapshot. I think that's a great direction for them because they kind of just kept adding things and not improving what was already in the game after promising that they would. I remember the arts they put out for the Birch Forest. They made like the Birch Forest kind of update look to be that it would be a whole thing. And then it came out and it was just like old growth Birch Forest, the same as the old growth spruce forests. And it didn't look good in my opinion. They're just tall trees. They're just more log. But now there's wildflowers, falling leaves, leaf litter. That's the like what they need to be adding. They have such an easy layup for 2025. They announced that they'd be doing more stuff less regularly. All they have to do is just, across 2025, just regularly implement things from previous mob votes that they didn't get to put in the game. It's such a cakewalk at this point. Oh, I don't know how many of these would be slabs. Well, we'll do something like this. There we go. 2025 should be the easiest layup. I think 2025, I'm not gonna make like any real prediction, but more so than other years, I've seen so many easy layups coming. Very vague stuff with Helldivers mentioning ODST, like content related to a Halo ODST. That would be the easiest collab layup of all time. Mojang with like old mob vote stuff, easy layup. It's right there. Hey man, welcome in. Good to see you. Did you hear that Notch mentioned Minecraft 2, or at least like a successor to Minecraft? Yeah, so we talked about that a couple streams ago. A couple people were asking me. I got asked like 3 times over the course of that stream. That I'm more well read up on. So, Notch, I wasn't aware before he said anything, but he has another game studio that he co-founded, and he's been working on a roguelike called Levers and Chests. That's definitely happening. I don't see how that wouldn't happen, how that wouldn't come out. That's not what he was referring to. He put a poll out about either continuing making stuff like that, making his indie game, making his roguelike, or if he should just like make a successor to Minecraft. I think the whole thing was just to drum up support for Levers and Chests. I don't think it was totally disingenuous either. Because, I mean, he is able to just put anything out and say from the creator of Minecraft. That's a pretty easy layup. I think it's a little bit of both. I don't think he has anything serious planned for a successor to Minecraft. Unless any tweets have come out more recently. That said, he does have something coming out. And on top of that, he has a more amenable relationship with Mojang and Microsoft than I thought. So that's also a possibility that he could be working with them in the future. Even if something were to happen though, like in case I'm totally wrong about my prediction there, I don't see how it would do well, / how it wouldn't be compared to what are other knockoffs, to other like variants of the game. But it's also not like a total nothing burger either. He is like working on stuff. He has stuff coming out. So it might be a little bit of both. I don't think it was totally dishonest. But I also don't think anything that is a true successor to Minecraft is coming out, especially not from him. Now, whether or not he has like more input in the future on Mojang is kind of like up in the air. We were talking just earlier, like they have such an easy layup this year. They could kind of go back to old school Minecraft stuff, use some of Notch's input, use this excitement that he's drummed up, implement stuff from previous mob votes, really gain a lot of favor with the community. It would be the easiest year for them ever. But whether they take that layup is like another thing entirely. What's new people from the movie? What about them? I'm not really sure like what people you're referring to, unless you mean like, oh, you mean like new people coming in from the movie? I don't know if there's gonna be new people coming in to play the game from the movie. There might be like a small surge of people getting the game, but I don't know if it's going to really drum up support. If anything, I think Notch's tweets about, which I don't like I said, I don't think anything's going to come out of it other than his game Levers and Chests from his other studio. I think more is going to come from that than from the movie. New people getting into Minecraft. There might be some. I'm not going to say there will be none, but I don't think it'll be that impactful. I really just don't understand what people's problems are with understanding Minecraft, like as a concept. I've heard so many really bad explanations from like kids to their parents about like what Minecraft is. It's not that hard, brother. It's you do whatever. It's a sandbox. And I don't know. The Minecraft movie is a whole different discussion too. I've got some strong feelings about it. I wish they had just gone for a bunch of no-name actors. I really wish they hadn't gone for like just kind of packing the movie with stars. Because as soon as I saw that Jack Black was going to be in the movie, I immediately knew what the plot was going to be. every Jack Black movie, every Adam Sandler movie, stuff like that, they're fine, they're entertaining, but they all come out with the same plot. I think I'll watch it. Yeah, I mean, sure, I'll probably watch it. It'll probably be funny, don't get me wrong. But in the same way that like a movie can be fun bad, I don't think it'll be good. I think it'll be kind of a painful watch, but I hope to at least get a few chuckles out of it. I feel bad, like, given the amount of people who've put effort into making the movie work, but it seems really fundamentally flawed by having such like A-tier actors, and then also the art style. Whereas these Sonic movies have done really good because they immediately took feedback, because they released the art really quickly. But Mojang waited way too long to show people like behind the scenes, and it was way too late for them to change the look of stuff. And boy, does it look bad, in my humble opinion. It really should have just been animated. We talked about this a very long time ago, but I think, given the budget behind the movie, because a lot of modern movies, including this one, have just preposterous budgets, legitimately, they could have split that money up between like 10 animators, like 10 community animators who have made Minecraft like fan movies. Because those were huge back in the day, and I think that's a nostalgia factor they should be going for. It's like those old fan animations. Get like 10 small animators, more. Like give them a team of animators, but like 10 head people. Give them a team of animators. Give them each their own like budget. Because you can dump however many hundreds of millions into a big company to put this stuff together, and it's not going to have half the passion of giving 1/100th of that money to a community animator. They could do something like they did with Star Wars Legends, and I think that would look really good. Especially for longtime players of the game. You agree with Carter, the movie feels really out of touch from the community? Yeah. Do you think there'll be a domino effect of the movie releasing increased content around it? That's a great point, Gar. More algorithm push to people who haven't seen. That is true. I don't think the movie is going to make anyone go, hey, I want to play Minecraft, but there will, like... I mean, that kind of is pretty topical for what we were discussing earlier, like a bunch of like social media stuff. It has very negative effects, but it can have very positive effects for these companies. There's going to be a lot of memes. It's going to be a community domino effect. I think that's a pretty solid prediction. Old Minecraft parody, not even just like parodies, just there were so many movies and like fan content made around the game. Modern film budgets are bonkers. Let's say if it's like $125 million for the movie. I've seen even bigger budgets. I've seen $250 million. And that's not even including advertising. Give $1 million to one of the like old Minecraft animators, and you'll get something with so much more passion and effort put into it. Oh yeah, we have this. Shoot, I wanted to do something with this. I got sidetracked. I made a 0-tick piston, but like, help me implement this. That's so funny. Anyway, yeah, I think that's a pretty solid prediction, is that there's going to be a lot of like content around it. Like around it. The film itself, I don't think is going to be very good. I don't have high hopes for it. I suppose I need to wait for the bamboo to grow, so the horse can stay tied to the front door for the time being. The camel, I don't know. The camel might have to also wait for the barn to be done. I honestly believe this is why they don't put effort behind the movie and just throw money on it. This is just like a long commercial for Minecraft. Yeah. I absolutely think it's just kind of there for them to break up into what are like effectively trailers for them to put out. Because Minecraft is kind of like that about social media. Like the company, I mean. Their socials are very much like that. I like, well, I generally like how Minecraft runs their socials. Like, I guess compared to how bad it could be from what I've seen from other companies. It'd be really weird if Notch got like more of an input on stuff. I really thought that was like a totally burned bridge. Creating noise, I think, is a good way to put it, yeah. Yeah, you don't need to make a good movie, you just need to put out a movie. That's the like one thing about like the scale of other industries other than gaming. I like the gaming industry not only because it's like way bigger than like the film and music industries, but the film and music industries suffer from so much more like consumer brain rot, where you can put out just whatever slop you want and people will eat it up with a smile on their face. So many of like the modern, especially pop artists, it's such dog water, and people will still go to war. They'll die on hills for their favorite artists. Movies as well. They just gotta throw in a huge actor, and grandpappy will take their, you know, grandkids and cousins and whatever to go see these films just because like it says Minecraft on it, even though the film's gonna inevitably suck severely. And then Mojang gets to get like a big social media push from it, which I'm not like hating like on that. Hate the game, not the player, I guess, but the game industry, you can put out something like Concord and it'll get laughed down because the community is a little bit more, I don't want to say cohesive because the gaming community can be kind of like toxic and separatist, but like it's easier to laugh out bad content in gaming than it is to laugh out bad content in movies and music. Because if you try, you just get told you have bad taste, or you don't get it. I've come here to just kind of watch the sunrise. I totally forgot. I really suffer from that a lot, just like forgetting where I am. Just what's going on. We're making a door. Where are we making a door? I guess that's a better question. I know what door I want to make. I really desire to make a very fast, aggressive piston door, but I don't know where. I'm in love with this door as is. This door is going to stick around. This door's not going to change a bit. Oh my gosh, the coordinates I took earlier, I never like checked. That's still there, right? 288, no, that's not right. 288, 16. So it's a little bit, that's, oh. That's so weird. How are we 100 blocks away from it here? I thought it was right under our feet, because we only go... Was it negative 288? Positive? This makes no sense. Let me see. Because we're here right now, right? I thought it was under my feet. You go just a little bit this way. This doesn't even feel like that far. We only go as far as like 130 something. I drop down here. We walk a little bit further. The farthest we get is like 180, and then we turn. And way over there is the ancient city. How did that end up at 288? Unless it's negative. I definitely wrote something down wrong. Yeah, our basement is... What? I have like a non-Euclidean basement going on. 348. Did I take that right? Oh, I read it backwards, obviously. Okay. Jeez. That makes more sense. I thought the final coordinate was 288. It's like, alright, who put the non-Euclidean space in my basement? No, I read that backwards completely. They only have to create noise around the movie. They don't really have to. There's no obligation on their part to do anything good, and that bugs me. Mojang still loves having like their splash text. They still have splash text on the cover of the game that says indie. They're not an indie corporation anymore. I really wish they'd stop trying to push that. Whenever you get to the point where you're not under any obligation to make stuff good, I don't know. At that point, I stopped. Like I really start losing interest. 288. No, 288.16. That's not bad. It's just this way. Unfortunately, it's kind of like at an angle. I'd imagine, like, I thought a lot of the side rooms would be done differently. We can do something here. It's so, like, frequent from the gaming industry, too, to have the burden of quality put onto the end user. You get a lot of, like, Bethesda games put out where they're kind of held up by modders. Let's touch this. Can't think of a creative name. We gotta find out like a nickname for you. I can't be reading that out every time. We gotta find a nickname for you. We need you to make a 2-hour-long synopsis of the current contestants in the 2025 song contest. I know zero about that. Usually, like, I don't know, I'm the guy that people ask whenever they want to know something about something. I know a lot about a lot of things, but I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none type thing. I'm not like an expert on anything at all. I am just a dumb guy, but I know a lot of like random nonsense. So it's very rare that I know absolutely zero what you're talking about. Usually stuff will like ring a bell a little bit, but this time is like absolutely nothing. 280, that's not a small distance. I imagine one would need minecarts and stuff for this. This might be like the start of the like redemption trials if I do die, which I do need to like pay sort of a backlog on doing that. I have died twice. Hello? That's the first time I've gotten granite? Huh. Sometimes one of those will pop up that, like, makes a lot of sense. Like, I hadn't gotten soul sand before, but... like, look at the size of that layer over there. One would imagine I had gotten granite at some point before now. We'll go to 280. Between there and here can be, like, some of the parkour stuff. Hello? Where am I? Where have I ended up? There's like some cave here. Why is there grass? Oh, because it goes up to the surface. Where does this go, though? Oh, is this out to the, to like the shore? No, wait, this is in the middle of my forest. Wait a minute, there's bees. Never mind, that's a chicken, that's not a bee at all. I guess it flies. You know, close enough. Speaking of which, I haven't checked on the chickens in a while. Oh, I see. We're over at the savannah. Yeah, I'm not really that interested in the movie compared to like if they had incorporated like old animators and stuff. That would have been like way smarter in my opinion. 288. There's people there who are like chomping at the bit to participate in something like that, and they kind of just snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. But, you know, like Gar mentioned, they don't really need to win anything here. It could be the worst movie ever, and they'll still get a ton of cash from it. I'm sure there's going to be like plenty of good parts too. I just mean like whenever you get those sort of actors in there, you already know what the plot's going to be. Yeah, okay, that's about long enough for the build I was imagining. I'm not going to do a ton with that this time around. I already have like the thumbnail, like the concept for like the big stream whenever I'm like building that. So we're going to save that till then. Today's, like I said, it's going to be more of a shopping list that I need to get done. I don't think the bamboo's grown yet. I don't think we can implement the piston door yet until I start that. Oh, we could do the piston door like at the entrance to the ancient city, as if it's like opening and shutting really quick to not let anything out. I could totally do that. I'd have to expand this backwards a little bit because zero tick stuff is a little bit more complicated. If I want it to be that quick, I'm gonna need some more like room to build and think with the redstone. I'm kind of a wizard, but I'm not like that much of a wizard. It really bothers me that that's not an even number. There we go, 280. That should be good enough. That's 8 blocks out to the entrance to the city. Fine by me. I wasn't even gonna hop on today at all, but I really need to like make a schedule for stuff that I want to do for stream, like to specifically to like the game engine that's running the like raccoons. I want some more movement. We talked about this like last stream too, but I had some other ideas as well overnight. But it takes time to implement that stuff. Specifically, I take time to figure out how to implement things. In full disclosure. Oh, those aren't cooked? Oh, that's my bad. Most of me coding is sitting in front of the computer yelling at the computer. I'm gonna be so honest. The whole like forgot a semicolon meme is a little like it's done a lot, but it is very common. For me, more so, it's just like different languages, like so GD script or Godot versus like C and stuff I'm more used to. Having like jump between different like but are effectively grammatical systems. Forgetting like how to do things. I've had this honey in my inventory for so long. I need string. Get this out of my hand. Go put that with the string. We'll make candles later. For the love of God, get that out of my way. We probably need to repair the pick now. How's the bamboo looking? Oh, it's doing okay. I kind of want to get the horse done. What? Oh, there we go. Even already, they haven't even had to release the movie yet, and they've already had so much free content from people making memes around the movie, around the trailers. There's the sword. Just looking for that. Grab these. What are the frogs doing right now? Plotting, presumably. Scheming. The chickens. Oh, that's a skeleton. That's not a chicken at all. The chickens are. I think I left them down here. Where did I put the. Oh, they're behind the bamboo. Like the chickens have escaped. That's so many, more than I thought it would be. It's just one chicken, I think. It is. The chicken's been busy. I never knew that you couldn't see like particles behind tinted glass like this. You can't see the eggs being thrown. I guess it also includes thrown objects, because like a thrown egg isn't a particle. So it's particles, floating objects, stuff like that. The only thing you can see are mobs, and they can't see you. Just keep hatching them. Usually I have a, like an observer clock on this, but there we go. Figured it wasn't worth the effort. Alright, that should be enough bamboo for the rest of the roof. Question mark? Give me some stair. Yikes, that's already very expensive. I needed way more than 20. What was I thinking? Doing like a farm-like roof. I know how it's supposed to look, but I don't know. We'll do some like experimenting with it. Is that too close? Oh, it's not too close. Okay, we're good. I know what to do. 5-ish. Do like 20 slabs. Okay, that's not how I thought that would work. There we go, 24. Okay, I need like a way around. We'll use dirt. Oh yeah, and some stuff over here. Hello? Oh, okay, that is correct. Right. A little wasteful, but we'll go up one. I might have made like the original, like the outer part of the roof a little bit too long. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. It'll make more sense when I step back. Okay, and it is like kind of covered by the tree anyway. Nah, that'll be fine. So like it goes swoop, and then it goes up, and then it goes swoop again, like a barn. Already gonna need more stairs though. Also, the stair is gonna raise the upward like pass of the roof by like half a step, so it'll look a little bit more barny. I wish I had like more bamboo tucked away. I think I do actually. I think I have. Do I? No, it's sugarcane I was thinking of. Shoot. Also, did I plant wheat? I think that's another important question. I grabbed seeds and then kind of just threw them away immediately because I was like, what are these doing in my hand? Hello, horsey. We still need to do like a lot for the camel. We know they need... Oh man, what do they need? They need different kinds of brush, different kinds of substrate was what the article said. They need... Oh man, they need like water features. I need to do like a fountain for my camel. Apparently they're inquisitive minded. I'm sure that'll be enough wheat for the horse. Tell you what, I'm gonna go find a horse number 2. I think it's horse number 2 time. Do I have a second saddle? I might have to take horse number 1 to find horse number 2. It might be the easiest way to go about this. Hello, horse. Gimme. I will take that. Horse time. Oh, I have my bed, right? I do. Yeah, so we're gonna grab another horse and make some speed potions. I think it's bedrock only, but I mean, it's just... Potions of swiftness are pretty easy to make, so I'll try it. How are the villagers doing? They just keep growing. There keeps being like an ever-increasing number of them, but they're not really going anywhere. That's not on me anymore. I don't see any around here. Oh my gosh, the horse almost perished, along with me. I'm not gonna fall down there. We'll go around. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to be dragging a horse back like this entire distance. I guess we'll camp up here on the hill. The horse immediately running away is crazy. Hello, pigs. This is a pretty okay area too. I'm glad I built where I built, but there's good options. Get away from my bed, man. It's fine. Still can't sleep? I can kind of see the stars already. There we go. Alright, put that away. Horse time. Maybe some spawned overnight. Oh, there's still the same goat from earlier. I feel like stuff only despawns whenever you don't want it to despawn, because I've like run back and forth and found the same groups of animals so many times. Maybe if you get away before the chunk unloads? Well, if you get away, if you unload the chunk before time runs out, maybe. Similar with like dropped items. Oh man, okay. So this tree is kind of messed up. What is up with this tree? I saw like stripped logs and it kind of scared me. How are we? Oh, okay, I guess we can get these horses back to the base, but they're a little far from my... Oh. They're a little far from my needs. We'll see which one's fast. You know what? No, we want one with high HP, right? Because I can just make them faster. You there. Okay, that's 1 bar plus 1, and you've led me to my doom. I don't think we'll go with that horse. We'll try you. Okay, or not. But that's +1. +2, I mean. That one has even less HP. You all suck. This one's the best horse so far, and it's fast. Whoa. Hang on. Might have a new main horse. Oh, you stay right here. There we go. Alright, where's the first horsey? Come here. Right, you are being demoted. I'm sorry. Try this guy. Oh! Never mind, he feels even slower. What? But as opposed to this one. This one's faster. This horse was like sprinting around when I was on him, but now he's not really going quick at all. Alright, well, you're re-promoted. We will grab you and bring you home. I sure hope they don't break the lead because horses are kind of like... I don't know, they shouldn't be struggling with any terrain. I think the only mob that can get over terrain than them that like better would be a camel. Although I suppose an Enderman might do a little bit better. Go this way maybe? No, they're doing fine. He is flying. Okay, I think we're good. We kind of just like drag him along. Or like all-terrain vehicle. I swear, I'm even gonna like delete my personal socials at some point. I am so sick of these apps. I swear I've cleared the same notification like 3 times. It's like, please, oh please, scroll on our app for hours and hours. Unfortunately, memes are how I get a lot of my news. A little bit of a cliff. There we go. They're fine. Bring these guys back. I could do stuff with the village. Horse. Oh, that's not good. No clue how that villager got out. They broke out of the basement. Whoops. Let's see if this even works, because it straight up might not work. I will need a second lead. We'll just keep tying an ever-increasing number of horses to our front door until the barn is built. Like bodyguards. There you go. We'll need, let's see if we have, okay, we have fuel. I'll need these, fill these up with water. 2, 3. Need to harvest another wart again. 2. Sick. I need to stay on that a little bit better. Come on. There we go. Make some potions of going fast. The duration does not matter as long as you're kind of quick about it. Well, we have that. Now we need some golden carrots, 2 of them. I suppose we'll just do this now and like let the horse run around. I don't have the barn built and it's not going to be built for a minute. I thought we had more carrots, like more golden carrots on standby. There might be somewhere else, but I can make one pretty easily. There we go. Hop up here. I know I used quite a few of them for invisibility. There we go. Golden carrot. Oh, I need a second one. I only made one. There's swiftness. We got to make it stronger. Then we got to make it better. Then we'll make it faster. And then we'll make it a splash potion. Yeah, the carrots are nowhere to be seen. Oh, these don't stack? Oh, okay. Add to the enchanted ones. Really? No carrots tucked away anywhere? Like of any sort, gold or otherwise? Oh well. I thought I'd have a few. See, like I do have a few. There they are. Okay, second golden carrot. This potion should be made. There we go. Swiftness 2. Gunpowder. Take an opportunity to have the rest of my gamer subs. Nice. There we go. I'll just hold all 3, why not? Is it nighttime yet? Not even close. Okay. Wait, where's the sun? Oh. Okay, so it is getting kind of close. Oh, don't stare at me. Makes me uncomfy when they do that. Well, I don't really think this is gonna work on this version, but, you know. Okay, I'm really trying to hit both of them with this. I think I did. Your hitboxes are just so darn big. There we go. 1, 2. Now kit. Yay! Where's the little one? There it is. Given that the baby has the swiftness effect, I think we're good. Right? No, I don't know. It's moving pretty quick. Might be by chance. Yeah, the more... Okay, it does seem a little fast. Eat. In Bedrock, it gets, like, progressively bigger. That horse is going bonkers. Jeez. Alright, we need another lead for this one. It's gonna run away. Swiftness is such a good, like, underrated potion. It just is, like, a great benefit to the default gameplay. It makes you just kind of better in any survival situation. But very rarely do I bring it along. Because it's not like it's outright doing damage or healing me. So I don't think about it. But swiftness is super handy. Move that. There we go, now we can sleep. While the bamboo grows, I suppose I can do like the lower levels of the barn. I'd imagine cobblestone actually does look pretty good for it. Cobblestone or cobblestone walls. I've seen like different things that would work, like barrels. Yeah, I think we can do this. I can stack fences on walls, can't I? I think I can. I need a bunch of cobble. And I know it's around here somewhere. I really wish I could use the like normal stone on a stone cutter and turn it into cobble. That would make a lot of sense to me. Have I run out of cobble? There's no way. I know I have like a lot of normal stone. Okay, that's not nearly enough. Oh, well, there's a stack. We need some more. We need to start using our other pick a little bit more. Boop. They don't ask me what kind of fence it would be. I have no idea. Maybe dark oak, maybe spruce. This is going to be a very, very simple barn. Nothing crazy. Boop, boop. Oh no, I've messed up already. Okay, that's gonna keep happening as long as the flowers are there. There we go. Ooh, unironically. Hang on. Bad. B-A-D, bad. Hang on. That's even worse. I'd imagine like with extra accents I can make it a little bit better, but this isn't going well. Someone else built this, I would be so quick to criticize it. That's fine. I know what to do. I had a plan for this. We'll go pay a visit to our dark oak tree. This isn't even that much wood. Spruce is superior in every way. Hello, sheep. Well, don't eat my stuff. There we go. Didn't want to lose out on the 2x2. Any extras would be really appreciated as extra credit, as it were. So I'm not like sitting on it the entire time next time. Or not. I mean, that's cool too. Oh, there's one. Oh well. Okay, I was like waiting to see if we get one like a last second, like a Hallmark movie. Let's get these put away. Right, I mean that's enough for the build. I just wish it was like more, but oh well. Okay, I cannot tell these apart. Oh, okay, it's this. Jeez. I suppose I could have just like done it by hand. I don't know. Any amount. And we'll do this. Do that. Probably a bit more. There we go. Is that not enough for you? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we'll start with that. Hello, horses. Oh, they don't connect? That's so unfortunate. I need more rocks. I said just last time I wouldn't need rocks for as long as I live, but it was the wrong kind of rock. I need the same kind of rock, but like a different variant of it. I could do it two ways. I could go down and mine it right now, which is what I'm gonna do, or I could just take what I have and start breaking it. But like having to place it and then break it is really demoralizing. I could set up like a multi-cobblestone generator and just like sit there and left click on it for cobble. But I feel like while that's more efficient, I don't really understand the appeal of doing that, because you're just like sat there leaving like an object on the left click, like on the left button on your mouse. Like you go like make a cup of tea or something. Like I'm here to play the game. Although on that note, I've done a lot of stuff similar to that with other games on like console. Like holding down my triggers in Skyrim with like tape so I can gain spell levels. Aw, man, let me up. Come on, there we go. Okay, finally. Boop. See, I don't even like that. How... That's a bit better. It doesn't make sense to me. I can't connect. Ah, shoot. Hey, when I build something that looks bad. What am I looking at? I guess it could be worse. I gotta like do something along this now to make that make sense. We will roll with it. I will need more fence though. That's an even number, that's no good. Oh well, because I can't do anything about that. I thought this would turn out to be... No, it is even. Okay. At least I didn't make it off-center. Okay, get out of my hand. Mark up the log. Make some more plank. Oh man, how did this go? I think doing this like the unnecessarily hard way. Hello? Oh! Oh, I see. I had the recipe memorized wrong. There we go. Boop. I'm imagining normal lanterns because like we're above ground. But we do have some spare soul lanterns. If that becomes necessary. We'll do like, you know, 6. Why not? 6, 8, 10. 11. Who cares? There's so many animals out my front door now. Like Shrek. How did I do that? Oh, underneath. It's like, how did I place the block like that? Losing my mind. Oh, man. There we go. On the outside, it's okay. I think there's things I could do. I suppose like that. Unironically, hang on. Wait, that does give me an idea. But first we need more bambooage. So sometimes like the baby chicks will run out into this little slot, but as they grow up they tend to like find their way back in. Don't know how that works, but I'm sure glad it works that way. Otherwise I'd still only have one chicken. Do horses also eat normal carrots, or is it just a wheat? Okay, we need one more. There we go. I hate throwing out extras. Hello? Hello? Oh, there it is. Oh, the horse is here. Which one are you, buddy? Oh, I think you're this one. Let's see if you're any faster than average. Like I mentioned, I don't think this works on Java very well. Oh, you seem pretty quick. Oh, nope. Don't know where you're going. These horses are bonkers. I'll go with this. I'm gonna be honest, this horse I think is exactly the same speed as the other one. I don't think the speed potion really did. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna go this way. I don't think the speed potion did anything. We can certainly try again. But I think that's a bedrock only feature. That said, this horse is the same speed, if not a little bit faster than the one in armor, and it has more HP, so that's fine. Where's the lead? For now, we will just kind of keep you over there while I work on the barn. We'll make a crafting table out here because I'm definitely going to need one. Right, what did I decide for this? I need bamboo trapdoors, which are very expensive. But first, I think the roof. I forgot how many more I needed. Let's start with 12. I like the idea of like the tree growing up above the barn as if like the branches haven't been trimmed or something. The camel. The camel is kind of hard to keep anywhere because they step over fences, so it's a little tricky. like escape artists. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, and then plus like a bunch more. Probably as much as I can craft, to be honest. Like, I'd be very unsurprised if this wasn't enough stairs already. And then on top of that, I would need more for the trapdoors. Of course, I could make them out of some other material. Oh well. I do this. There we go. The issue is I can't jump that high. There we go. If it was a bit easier to farm rabbits, I'd love to have like potions of leaping and whatnot. Also, it's just occurred to me that the top should have been slabs, but it's fine. There, that's very barn-esque. We'll have, let's see, spruce slabs. Like up here. Oh, wait, hang on. The loft would probably be accessible from the front. So like this. There we go. Right, and we'll add lanterns out here. Forms. That's kind of worked out exactly how I wanted it to. Then we can have like one lantern in the loft. That's pretty good. Definitely going to be more than 18. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, maybe not. Hang on a minute. Okay, it is more. Sadly. I was short by 1 craft. There should totally be ladders. I think you can put ladders on the back side of trapdoors. Question mark. That said, which side would it even be on? Probably this. Right, and then we would need 1 spruce stair. I sure hope so. We can go grab some ladders from inside the house and test it out. There's so many horses in front of my door. Do I have like random trapdoors that I could test this on before I make a bunch? I do. I have like 5. I was probably gonna make them out of spruce anyway. My parrot is so funny mimicking creepers. Such a comedian. Okay, first of all, that. Yes, okay, perfect. Now, funnily enough, this could be any clear type of trapdoor, and while acacia is clear, it's a little orange. If it was closer to brown, it would actually be perfect. Now, pale oak would be exactly what I'm looking for. It's almost like iron-esque, and it's not clear, but it's almost there. It would be a great choice for this. I can't find pale oak. Trapdoor. Oh, it doesn't even show me the kinds. I might do copper. That would show me all the kinds of trapdoors. We'll do copper. We need more ladders. I mean, otherwise we're pretty good. This is like a lot of wood variants too, clogging in my inventory. 2, 3, 4. For that. There we go. Now that I know that. How me make trapdoor? Oh, just like that. Cool. I'd imagine they look better not being oxidized. But we can always, you know, play around with it, see what looks good. Oh yeah, and then can I put if I can put a ladder on the back of a trapdoor, surely I can put it on the back of a stair. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Wow, it's so good for the barn. I should have done copper. We'll let it oxidize a bit. It doesn't match very well at the moment. Or you know what? Even oak would probably be a good fit. I like the idea a lot. The execution's not amazing. The whole thing being like copper grate would be interesting, but I imagine like barn would be like more wood planky. I want to see these integrated somewhere else. For the time being, we'll do oak. And then we can move the trapdoors somewhere else. I also need oak trapdoors for the front garden. So I kind of needed to do this anyway. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, never mind. That was a different chicken. Totally different chicken. I thought I magically hatched an adult chicken. That was not the case. Yeah, we'll do oak. See how many we end up with. There's already just too much here. There we go. Not that much. Yikers. Okay, that's the wrong thing. I thought it was wood. Why did I make 2? That's so much better. Like I have to duck your head to get up and down this. Like up and down from the loft. Cool, we can add hay and whatnot up there. If I had a bundle, this would solve a lot of my issues. Let me do that. First of all. Go in here. I have string down here, I think. String. I know I have leather up here. Cool. Problem solved. Scoop, 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 scoop. Hey, Tiger. Welcome in. How's it going? We're kind of wrapping up a barn. I say that, but we haven't fully finished the roof. We add these. And then like a lantern somewhere in the back. I don't imagine it matters very much. Making like an area for the horses and then maybe the camel too. I think the camel shouldn't be able to get out of this. So they are kind of like weirdly escape artists. Even given how big they are. Oh, you know what? This might look really nice having this all be stair. Meh, it kinda, not really. Yeah, nah. Put it back to slabs. Doing more Rocket League runs today. For me, today's gonna be kind of a short day. Well, I can't stream like super late. I can probably go till 8-ish. But I want to get some stuff done today. Today's kind of a shopping list day for us. We popped down to the ancient city, did some scouting, did some stuff near the village, got some, well, clearly we got some horses, stuff like that. The ancient city is like really good. We got a pretty good spawn. This is way too much cobblestone wall. I do not need that. We need random stacks of hay, and I know where I can go loot those. Is the current pass for Rocket League any good? Like, is there good stuff on it? I know it's like kind of subjective and a lot of it is cosmetic, but you know, still. I like it a bit. I've never really been a fan of the battle pass system. I'm really like, I know I talk about Helldivers a lot, but I think they did a really interesting thing with the war bond system because it's not really a battle pass. But I've seen so many of the same system implemented in so many like similar ways that at least like Helldivers feels a bit unique. That said, if there's like good stuff that you like on a normal battle pass, that's fine too. I haven't even seen the one for Fort. I guess neither have I seen the one for Rocket League, but you know, still. It's gonna be really funny when Elden Ring Night Rain gets a battle pass. Is it the same thing where it's mostly like trails, goal animations, car body types, paints, stuff like that? Or they added like additional customizations? Like new quick chats. It's like what is save but all caps or something. I was so tired of saying what is save. I need more slabs because I think I used all mine already. Four? That's probably not enough. There we go. Now on top of this, helping the shape of the roof. Stuff can't spawn up here. There's 6. Luckily you make them in groups of 6, so that works out. I do still want trapdoors, but I have like copper trapdoors I want to try to implement. I don't want to sit on this build for too long. It is just going to be like a side structure for the horses. I feel kind of obligated to give them something nicer, given my treatment of other mobs thus far. Bamboo trapdoors look so good. I don't mind them being so yellow, but I wish like the yellow palette got a little bit more attention. Cool. And then spruce button time. Oh, it's 8, not 4. Yeah, as much as I feel like Battle Pass stuff tends to be overdone, if you play the game a lot, like, you may as well, right? Especially if it's like how I think Apex kind of started being a little bit more stingy last time I checked, but earlier on you were fully able to get the next Battle Pass with the current Battle Pass as long as you completed it. I don't know if it's still that way or not. Because then you're rewarding people for playing the game and going and talking about it and stuff. Oh, close the door on myself. The barn's looking nearly done. This is one of the barns of all time. I'm not like a massive fan of it. Oh, shoot. Wait, I need more... Right, okay, I need more of this. Probably 2. And then, like, fences. There we go. Wrong block. This is probably too much. Cool. I can put the horses in here. One. I need the saddle done. Oh, I guess I gotta use the lead. It's fine. When I come to Mr. Chicken, I have a third lead. Oh, I guess not. It's running away. Okay, we're gonna back up a bit. That was scary. Those guys are just like sitting there waiting for me. The ops pulled up. Okay. The sword isn't even repaired either. I need to shoot. I need my arrows. I was not ready for them to pull up on me. It's so menacing how they just like stand there staring at the character. I don't remember that in Bedrock. I think it's just a Java thing. Jeez. Potatoes. Alright, now I can fight these guys. There's like a whole squad of them. Ooh, I'm so excited for tonight. I decided that I would kind of take stuff a little bit more easy today. It was kind of a dreary day. It was kind of a slow start, but I think I'm gonna like order a pizza, go grab some drinks and stuff, and just kind of hang out with some homies. Take it easy. Oh, Bad Omen 5. Huge. That's big. Love to see it. You know what was like really good for like, oh, I picked that up again. I miss like late night kind of just 1v1s, screwing around with friends in Rocket League. Just like practicing. Not really getting that much better at the game, to be honest. It's mostly just like there to hang out and chat. Why are you getting out? Stay right there. Okay, this is like herding horses. Here we go. Everyone stay where they are. Copper trapdoors, where do these go? I'd imagine... There, that looks so much better. Thank goodness. I gotta wax them. I was gonna make candles, but to be honest, I didn't want to use the string on that, so I used the beeswax for the copper. You can do it in your inventory too, but I think it's funnier to do it like live. Like to place the block and then smack it. Just to lather it with honeycomb. Ew. That's a sound. Yummy. Go grab. Let's see. I think I still have a dispenser on the beehive. Never removed it. Grab some more honeycomb. Is that the name? There's a cereal, I think, by the same name. Honeycomb? Something like that. I think honeycomb. It's one of my favorites. I consume a lot of honey. Like, not recently, but it's one of my favorite, like, things. You can add it to tea. You can use it as like a more natural sweetener. Why are you in my face? Jeez. I think I was like shoving his nose like right on mine. Imagine all Minecraft mobs get buffed. They actually nerfed the salmon. They nerfed my salmon. They made my buff like salmon because they used to be a variable size. They still are a variable size, but in Bedrock Edition, there was a salmon that was like, because they had differing amounts of HP. So they had a buff salmon, but for parity, to make it match up with other versions, they nerfed the salmon to make them all like the same HP-ish. They took my strong salmon from me. There's some squib. I might need some of that later. We can do stuff like that with the like redemption like chamber that I want to do, with like the whole concept of my hard mode series. I can do something along those lines of buffing hostile mobs. I'm not sure like an efficient way of applying that effect, but I can apply that effect. Like that is a thing I could do. Splash, splash, there we go. I like that a lot. It's not like amazing with the palette because it's kind of reddish, but who cares? Oh, and then I can have bamboo trapdoors. Oh, hang on a minute. We could do some really interesting texture stuff here. I kind of want to try spruce trapdoors and bamboo trapdoors. We can buff the warden. But Minecraft copper trapdoors can be good weapons. They're pretty sharp. I'm very like... How do I put this? I'm very tactile IRL. I can like see something and imagine like how it feels, which yeah, obviously most people can, but like there's certain things that I'm afraid of that are more like just textures, just like feels, stuff that is dangerous, like rust. And I think that's just because like the amount of rust like I encountered as a kid running around. But whenever I see copper grate, Well, I like that, but also like copper grate the block. And I see like the semi-oxidized version of it. To me, that looks like rust. And I can kind of like imagine like how it's falling apart and stuff. Like how sharp it would be. It's a very like unpleasant thing. I used to do that for like when I was younger, just like making stuff that were mimicking like adventure maps. Oh, wait, oh, I could do like collars on the roof. No, I don't know. When I was making stuff like adventure maps, I'd use prismarine shards as like stand-ins for knives, stuff like that. I mean, it has shard in the name, so one would assume it's sharp. Cool. I need to pay a visit to the wheat farm real quick. See how that's looking. I'm not even fully grown yet? That's taking a minute. We'll pay a visit to the village, because I know they have some spare wheat for me. Probably should have planted it at the villager breeder, but I didn't. Did I not wax the other trapdoors? I'll grab... No, it's not full yet. Oh well. At least the horses are in there. I guess the camel can temporarily go in there. It might look a little uncomfy. This looks cool, like at sunset. Like the glow of this against the background. This would be a good look for the walls around the village up there. Brick, log, brick wall. That's a good pattern. So just something that will use up the amount of bricks that I own. Went kind of crazy at the brick store. No, I have just a ton of like normal stone, and you can't really do much with it other than make it into brick. Hello? Oh, that's a sheep. I thought that was like a diminutive horse. See, grab these. I'm not seeing a lot of blocks. Just take a look at some of their crops and stuff. I was too far away for those to grow, I see. Grab this stuff over here. I might be able to make like 1 or 2 hay bales, that is, for the loft. I'm convinced that I can like left, right click fast enough to do this instantly. It's kind of tough. The click holds for so long, you end up just like breaking the same seed. There we go. Actually, that's enough for 4 hay bales. That's more than I thought. Don't need the seeds though. We'll use that wall pattern for the village, for the trading area. Oh, I forgot I left some of this empty. Here, we can fix that while we're here. Forgot all about that. There we go. Sick. We're getting this done just in time too. We'll have to start working on stuff for the camel. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. Hello, sheep. Oh, right. Did these guys make any honey? Nope. Okay, that's cool. I just needed a little bit more. I know there's that one right there, but I'm too lazy to move the dispenser from point A to point B. So I never filled that, like, gap in the roof. Should probably do that at some point. Oh, you know what would have looked better here instead of cobble? Deep slate. Deep slate or maybe stone brick. We'll try that again at some point. My table is out here. Oh, I already made it. I forgot. One must crouch to get up on the loft. There we go. I don't like more pieces of hay up there, but I guess that's a start. I wish there was like a carpet that looked like hay. I know there's yellow carpet, but that looks nothing like it. Maybe like bamboo trapdoor, something like that. Like strewn hay. Other than like just putting pieces of wheat in a item frame on the floor. I don't think that's very good. Cool. I can start on something for the camel. Check on stuff down here. I'm really worried the frog will despawn. I keep checking the ceiling. I'm very paranoid that one day I'll notice that it's off center, but I think everything's correct. I went through a lot of pains to make sure it all was like symmetrical. Hello, Frog. Evil advisor. Do name tags persist when I... No, they don't. Okay. I'm gonna hit the restroom and stuff real quick. Shouldn't take too long. But in the meantime, I'll leave y'all on guard duty for the frogs. Make sure they don't do anything crazy. BRB. I'm back. One of these days, I'm gonna rig the room to like explode in a like massive fireball to freak people out. Because like the running joke is that the frogs can't really do anything, but I'd love to make it appear that they could. I think I could do something with commands to do that, but it'd be kind of tough. We can either do stuff like decorationally with the layer or with getting the camel sorted out, and I feel more obligated to do something with the camel. Because it's been in that hole for like a couple days. Decorate that more later. Oh wait, you know what? Oh, that's wrong. There we go. Stuff like that is always a good touch. Love trapdoors. Get this out of my way so I can see the barn more easily. I like the roof more when I couldn't see it, I'm gonna be honest. Let me hop up here and add some fences that might help with like depth and the color and whatnot. That feels a bit better. Could be worse. Alright, it's nighttime again. The camel, I feel like it needs its own area. Because you can't keep them the same way you can keep, like, horses. They can step over fences, but they don't jump naturally. I want to name it, but I don't have any name tags. I wonder. You know what? You know what I could do? I could find, like, temporary storage. I have too many, like, wood products. We need to improve the storage room a little bit. Getting a lot of like wood in here. We'll do this. Oh, the bundle is gonna be kind of clutch. Can like scoop up. There we go. This sort of stuff can go up there. Nice. I need to pay a visit to the villagers because the librarians will sell name tags, but they're not like leveled up enough to do that. I think that's like a max level trade or something. I have paper right here, and then there's gonna be more paper by the shore since it's like 20 paper per trade, and the trades barely give any XP, so it's gonna be a lot. Give the hay the rest of the time to grow. I think it'd be really funny to try my hand at growing wheat IRL. I looked into it a little bit and I discovered that there is, I mean, I probably should have expected it. It makes sense, but there's a lot of different kinds that you could grow. Like to make whole wheat bread. Because there's stuff with like harder grain. Different kinds. There's like harder and softer types for stuff like oats, for stuff like bread. Apparently one needs an amount of hay equivalent to the size of a dining table to make like a area the size of a dining table to make a loaf of bread, like very like roughly. I'd love to just make it from scratch. While I don't doubt that I could grow, it seems like a pretty hardy plant. The issue is, like, where am I going to go to find such a small amount of seed for that? and then milling it yourself. But trying your hand at like milling your own bread would be really interesting. Put these back down in the ground. This will be great at the barn. It's so funny, like the split between hopping down into like the basement to the evil lair, down below that to the ancient city, and then coming back up to do like cutesy farming stuff. Right now we're on cutesy farming stuff mode. Alright, that should be more than enough. Let me see how the villagers are doing. The houses look better. I'm going to make like walls in between the houses to protect them. And I'm going to make them look similar to that. I probably should have brought this stuff with me now because it's like not a lot. Not a very big area. Oh, wait, hang on. I can move these now. There we go. Right, yeah, I knew it would be super expensive. Where's the crafting table? Librarians, I don't like them very much. They're so cheap. Stingy or whatever. Oh, maybe we just do one. Get one to max for the name tags. Oh, I can so do that. Hang on. What? For Thorns 343? It's a little tiddlywink of XP. That's barely any. I mean, it's fine, but like... Wow. Do that. Wait a minute, why do we get the XP? Oh, because it's a lectern. It's a... Oh, ignore that one. Don't worry about that. These are full blocks, that's why we can't get XP from them. Oh, wait, why is it decreased? So weird. Oh, wait a minute, hang on, can I make a bit more? Just a little bit? I think I have enough for one more sale. I do! Was that enough for you? Was it? No. Stingy old man. There we go. I can so do this too. That's fine by me. Quick charge 2. That's... I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not ever going to need that in a million years. It'd be really funny if he gave us mending. I need to put loot. You know what? I have had a diamond sword in the thumbnail for so long. For so many thumbnails. And that's only in reference to the diamond sword that we had. I haven't removed it from the thumbnail world, but we haven't had that sword in a very long time. We need to recreate another good sword. And I keep telling myself to do it, and then I keep forgetting. So we're going to do it before I do literally anything else. It needs looting, first and foremost. There's like a ton of diamonds somewhere. There they are. Right. Because I also need to run the XP farm, and odds are I'll need to be doing that. So we don't need unbreaking, because we have unbreaking books. So we're going to shuffle this until I get looting. Lock factory site. I don't need that. I would rather have looting than sharpness, if I had to choose one. Also, I don't really understand yet what Sweeping Edge does. If it makes it so that my, like, the sweeping attack goes faster, or if it does more damage. This would be good for the XP farm, but I'm not going to worry about that. 2. Still not looting 3. I could have made a book and started checking books as well, but the odds that you'd get looting 3 on a book are pretty slim. Sharpness. I really would just like rather combine it with the book than like a whole nother sword. 3 levels of Bane of Arthropods is criminal. That's the entirely wrong tool. Oh yeah, I forgot I had 2 in my inventory. One was Fortune for no reason. I should have tried that on the crops. Fire Aspect 2 might be good, but again, the priority is looting. Sharpness 3 again. And it very well might be like hidden behind Unbreaking, because Unbreaking tends to come with other stuff. Unless it's random every time, but personally, I feel like every time I get Unbreaking, it has a ton of stuff along with it. Sweeping Edge 2, I thought I could went up to 3. Unbreaking. Now looting is just a bit more rare. Bane. The cool thing is like it doesn't really matter how many times I have to reshuffle, because right now we're at 20. Because it takes almost the same amount of time and effort to get from like level 1 to level 35 at the XP farm as it does to get from like level 15 to level like 35 to 40. Because of how much more expensive it gets after level 30. Wow. I'm gonna have to take like looting 2 if I see it, and then like make a second looting 2 sword and like kind of glue them together. What I could also do is run the XP farm and then get sharpness. And over the course of making a sharpness, like a high sharpness sword, see if any one of them comes along with looting. Because I feel like you get it a lot as a secondary enchantment. Sharpness, yeah, no. I think I've only seen it once so far today. Sweeping Edge 3, you know what? That'll be the one we take. We'll run the farm right now, and then take that. We'll even use the diamond sword for that right now. I forgot to make these into bales, but, you know, whatever. I have potions in here, right? Oh, 1. Okay. Fair enough. Really should put the lanterns down. Do I have a place to do so? Oh yeah, I do. Come back down. Swoosh. Yeah, Bane of Arthropods or Sweeping Edge or both are great for this farm. But with like even an iron sword, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. You'll still get the XP, it'll just take a little longer. Oh yeah, where's my pick? Hear that as we go. I was only just told last time I did this, like very recently, that I could just put the mending item in my offhand, which makes a lot of sense because it's equipped. But I didn't think about that until like last stream, that I could just like put it in my left hand. It's that easy. Does my other one have mending? I've never checked. I hope it does. Alright, move this. It does! Okay, do that. I'm gonna have to run the farm a second time. See, as much XP as we lost mending stuff, it's going up so quickly that it almost doesn't matter. You get through mending items and low levels just so quickly. You can run the farm once from like single digits and easily get to level 40 plus. But if you start it from level 30, you're really only going to get to the same amount because it's so expensive to level up. Come on. There we go. Cool. That's at least good enough for Sweeping Edge. I'll start brewing the infestation potions. Then I'm gonna need to restock this, and then from there, I can keep enchanting. There they go. Move that. I get the rest of them out of here. That's all of them. Collect the rest of it. Gonna need those. We're still getting it. Yeah, I don't think we get to 37. Yeah, no. Good enough. I will need more bottles. I know that. I know I'm out of that. I know I have more nether warts already. So I'll make the bottles. 1 nether wart. 1 rock of some sort. I think that's good. Crafting table. 2, 3. 2, 3. Nether warts. Throw a rock at it in a minute. Oh, only Sweeping Edge 3 is crazy. I'll keep that tucked away. We'll make another one. We'll make like a super sword. Alright, next one gets Bane, Knockback, Smite. That's insane. Knockback. I wouldn't horribly mind Smite, but I want my main thing to be Sharpness in general. Like the Dragon. I know for the Wither, I think Bane should work on that as well. Okay, well there's looting 1. We need a little bit better than that. I would take looting 2, because then we can just reset and get another looting 2. That would be okay. You know what? We're gonna do the thing again. We're gonna do the farm, and then we'll take Unbreaking 3, because I do need that, and see if it comes along with looting. That happens. Throw a rock into the potion. 1 redstone. I'm gonna grab a pizza later, so at like 7:45 I have to remember to like place the order. Not even 7:45, it could be a bit later. But I have to remember to order it because I forget those things. I'm just setting an alarm for pizza. Alright, is this one nearly done? I think this will be the highest level I've ever been starting the XP farm, so we'll see how high level we can get with this. We'll even run Sweeping Edge. We'll switch this out. Why not? See how good it is. I'm not really sure like what exactly it's doing. It doesn't feel that much faster. I'm guessing it's just more damage. Oh yeah, I mean maybe. Or maybe it's a wider area. We're getting rid of them faster than they're spawning in. I know the player can't harm the allay, so I wonder if these even count towards spawning more silverfish, or if it's only the water. I'm thinking it's only the water. So far, it's a pretty easy road to 40. There we go. We'll take Unbreaking and then see what we get from that. I can always throw Mending on stuff. We have an Unbreaking Villager, but I don't know. Unbreaking is proven to be such a common enchantment. It's not that I regret getting an Unbreaking Villager, I just thought it'd be more useful. It's been okay. There's gonna be so much extra XP, by the way, because I haven't like stopped to do anything in my inventory to pick up the surplus. So once they're gone, I don't think any more. Oh, more are spawning. Are they? Nope. Okay, farm's done. How do we reach these? There they go. Right. Not gonna get to 50, but I'm curious how far we'll get. Also, I haven't really done much with my armor, have I? I totally forget even what I wanted looting. Oh, yeah, for squid. I have like my own like private Discord just for me. That's just for like notes and stuff. For references, for stuff like that. It's actually really useful. But my like scratch pad, my notepad there is like so full of just gibberish. Because I'll write a note in like shorthand, thinking I'll remember the next day what I meant, and then I wake up the next day and I have no clue what I like wanted to do. Throw this on. Okay, that was just Unbreaking 3. That's bonkers. Usually it has like other stuff. That's so stingy. I'm not used to just getting Unbreaking 3. Bonkers. Try this. Please just have looting 3 at some point. I've been here for 83 years. Nope. I'm so tempted to take it again, but we're not going to do that. I wish you could exclude enchants from the pool. Bane 4. Keeps dangling it in front of my face. Don't tell me I need to go make a looting 3 villager. Maybe more books. Like more bookshelves. The more the better. Sharpness 1. You know what? Fine, Minecraft. We'll take sharpness 3. Knockback 2 makes it so that I can't use this on the farm anymore. But whatevs. All I wanted was a touch of looting on my sword. We've made so many. We're making too many swords. This is becoming really expensive. We're gonna finally take Bane of Arthropods one time and it's gonna have the looting enchantment on it. Smite 4 is so tempting. Given that I haven't seen it once, oh, okay, there's looting 2. Oh, if the max is looting 2, that tells me we need more bookshelves. I just harvested the sugarcane, so it's probably a bad time, but I'll check what we have. That does indicate that to me. Because I think last time we got looting 3, we had way more bookshelves around. Yikes. Well, I said if we got looting 2, I would take it. On the grounds that we might get another looting 2. And said we would need to run the XP farm once again. Unless I haven't gotten my XP back from the grindstone, then the grindstone could come in clutch. And get us like just a little bit more. That said, I will need to run the farm again at some point. But it's better to be as low level as possible before starting it, so you get the most like bang for your buck. I was hoping to get that done before I log off. I didn't think it would be this tough to get like one enchantment. We were only there for looting. I could have done without sharpness and everything else. Sweeping plus sharpness is going to be pretty effective because I almost always kind of slow down in a way to get the sweeping edge attack. That or I do crits. We didn't have more, did we? Oh, darn. Let me check the grindstone. Yes, I see some. Nice. Okay, that's way more than I thought. Okay. Good. Oop. That's crazy. I needed that too. We'll slap these together now and then use the XP farm like more efficiently. I have no clue what the most efficient way of doing this, like most cost-effective way of doing that would be, but for now. Yeah, way too much. Which one's gonna be better? Which one doesn't have knockback? I can't use either of these because Fire Aspect's gonna break the armor stand and knockback is gonna kick the armor stand out of the hole. That said, I think I can prevent that with a block and a slab. So we'll do knockback. I just have to make sure I do it right so that it doesn't jump out. This will be temporary. It's either 2 or 1 with the slab. Oh, should be good. How much? Okay, 2. This might be one-shotting them. Sharpness 3 plus sweep. Give him a sec. Move this stuff around. I thought that was a silverfish right there. I was like, how'd you get out? Oh, wow. Okay. That's a lot. Goodness. It's just rolling in. That's a ton. Yummy, yummy. Can I get the ones in the corners real quick? See, like, it gets back to 30 really quick. Anything above 30 does slow down, so, like... You shouldn't be able to make anything that's gonna be too expensive that you couldn't, like, afford it with the XP farm. It would just be, like, less... It would take a while. It'd be less effective. That's why I only wanted looting, so that we wouldn't have to do this, but it's fine. This was very, like, if you give a mouse a cookie-ish. Like, I really just needed the one thing. We've gone on a whole, like, side tangent of making, like, the Master Sword. Push it a little over there. Or is that it? Looks like it. Cool. Nice. The more you can take down, the faster, the more XP you'll get, clearly. Because you'll get, you know, more silverfish spawning. $42 maybe? Man. $43? Oh, darn, just short. That's fine. Right, Minecraft. Listen. This is really simple. Oh yeah, I need the more books. Almost forgot that. Jeez. like the whole reason why I went out and did that. Yeah, that mini works. And then paper. Oh yeah, I need leather. I have some, not that much. We need to go fight some cows now. We do. Oh, never mind. We can make one more. I'm gonna check for leather downstairs too, because there's no way. Of all the things that you think the librarians would sell, I would really hope that they would sell bulk books, but I guess not. Yeah, none in here. That's fine. We'll do a bookshelf. How many are in here already? I feel like this is already a bit. I know the corners aren't done. Okay, I gotta grab that one. There we go. How are we feeling about this sword? Bane. Darn. What are the odds I get 3 leather really quick? Which sword already has some level of looting? Because you already have looting 2, which isn't like horrible. But if you have looting 2 and infinite XP, you may as well get, you know, looting 3. Not seeing any random cows. Hello, skeleton. Oh, of course he got me. Random cows, random horses, random llamas. Quite a bit drops leather. A random hoglin that stumbled through the portal would work too. This is definitely like good enough for squid, but I was like, you know what? I need more. We need to do better. That's a dog. That doesn't drop leather at all. Like every time I come up here, it's the same group of just like sheep and chicken and nothing else. Oh, finally some cows. I think this is the first time I've seen cows out here. Even though this is like what should be one of their main biomes. Oh, that's already 4. Hang on. That's kind of hype. Only 2? Oh well. That's usually more than we usually get. Get back to the base ASAP. Yeah, this way we can keep shuffling, and if we get another looting 2, we can make it work. We would just need that, and then a little bit more sharpness, I think. Because we're at sharpness 3. I think even if we count sharpness 4, we would need another sharpness 4 or another sharpness 3 to make sharpness 5. So accepting the sharpness 3 trade kind of, I don't know. You are kind of setting yourself up to pay more than if you were to just like wait for sharpness 4. That said, I don't think we get anything more than sweeping edge 3. I think 3 is where sweeping edge stops. That plus sharp 3 is pretty good. Plus the damage from fire. Plus the crit damage. So cool. More books. And thus more bookshelf, and thus more stuff. I'm not going to make another diamond sword yet. I'll just do it to the iron sword until we get a good one. Alright, there we go. Bane, fire, Bane. Nope. Sharp 3 is a pretty sweet deal. But we're here for one thing. Sharp 2 as the lowest level trade is pretty good. Smite 4, nope. Sharp 2, nope. Nope. Sweep. Knock. Nope. 7 more levels. That's not great. Knock back. Whoa! What was on this? Bane 2 fire. That's honestly great for like an iron sword. Like a level 1 trade, that's kind of bonkers. Oh my gosh, looting 3, okay. That was rough. All my diamonds. We made so many swords. Oh boy. Okay, ew. We have to figure out how to get not Bane on our thing. I mean, Smite on our thing. So we have that. Wait a minute, I thought it was supposed to be looting 3. Oh well, doesn't matter. I need the result to not have Smite. Although I suppose it's inevitable. I don't think there's a way around that. 21 versus 27 versus 18 versus 12. And that way we lose Smite. So it's Sharp 3, Sweep 3, Knockback 2, Looting 2. Do I lose anything that I don't want to lose? Sharp 3, Sweep 3, Knock 2. But it also comes with looting. Yep, that's what I wanted. Then it's these two. That costs 30, that costs 35. Okay, that's no good. There's so much. That looks like a sword that I used to make in creative mode when I was a kid. And still not everything. It's not max level sharpness and it doesn't have mending. So we need max level sharpness. I think that's the next sword. I'm gonna try to speedrun this. Which one of these doesn't set stuff on fire? You! Come with me. The unfortunate part is there's... Wait. Sharp. There's no way I get Sharp 5 without making 2 more swords. I would have to make another Sharp... I'd have to get at least one Sharpness 4, and then another Sharpness 4, or another Sharpness 3. But 4 plus 3 doesn't equal 5 in the context of enchanting. It's gotta be 4 and 4, I believe. Oh, that was entirely the wrong button. There we go. It's like my water. Where my water? Much like the Hit mobile game. We really could have just gone and started like fighting squid. I don't know what I'm still doing here, farming for sharpness. Oh, there's so many of you already. Gimme, gimme. All this because I hate squid. For making the perfect weapon for them. Well, I'd argue that a trident would be better, but it's a little late. Gimme, gimme. You know what I'm gonna do? Hang on. It's gonna make it really expensive, but the farm is more efficient from a lower level. So I'm gonna make this sword now, and then run back down before the farm's done. We just need 30. I feel like it's producing silverfish way more slowly than usual. There we go. Alright. All the way up. Should have made an anvil down here. In fact, why don't I just do that now? Boop, 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 boop. That's the wrong way. That's still the wrong way. Whoa, why did the cost go up? Oh, because I'm repairing stuff? That's weird. And I don't like that. Boop, boop. There we go. This sound didn't even register. Oh, I forgot. I can't do that now. Oh, it's... Okay, that's entirely too late. I have to make another one. Can I make another one? No, I don't... Oh, okay, this is... And this is insane. Need Tinkerbell to get out of my ear real quick so I can focus. There's so much XP strewn about. Sticks. Sticks. Give me sticks. Is it smooth stone? I guess it would be, wouldn't it? So it's so late. Hang on. It's so late to be fixing this. Oh, I do! Give me that. I'm not gonna make this mistake again. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to get to 30 now. But it's better than nothing. Okay, Minecraft. Work with me a little bit. There we go. Slab. Okay, we have to use the iron sword. Kind of a downgrade, I know. We'll make a sword that's purpose-built for the farm in a minute. Or just straight up next time. But so far the diamond sword has everything except for max level sharpness. In my humble opinion, I don't really know why Minecraft has the increasing XP cost as high as it is in a predominantly a single player sandbox game. Even in servers, because like it's sandbox, everyone can get anything unless you're in like a server where you're like it's pay to win or resources are being hoarded. Why the players would be nerfed in any way? Like, why is it possible for me to get a too expensive reading when I'm trying to like make a weapon? Right, well this is already a really long list of enchants. But it has looting 3, that's really the only thing I wanted, but, you know. Oh yeah, let me grab that. I'll bonk a few squid, because really this was just for the librarians, because they wanted to buy ink. Oh man, that would have been lethal. We're gonna not do that. I probably won't be on for like too much longer. Wanted to get that done and stuff. Also want to pick up some food. Probably around 8 is when I'm gonna shut things down. Whoa, that squid got away pretty quick. Like zoomed away like a real squid. That was a tough one. Tanked like 2 hits from the sword. Oh, I suppose knockback underwater doesn't help. It'd be funny for like hordes of drowned though. It's nice to have like a get away from me button. Come on, there we go. Oh wow, it's still kicking. Or swimming, however you want to think about it. Give me a squid. There we go. That's already a ton of ink. That's why I wanted looting 3. I didn't want to be here rustling squid for so long. Boop. I'm sure I'll be fine. I need respiration. It's kind of stressful. I'm sure 17 ink is enough. I don't know how many they wanted to buy. I think it was like 4. I'll grab this last squid. I know there's some over there, but they're a little far. Oh man, that knocked him back really far. That was intense. Alright, this should be enough for 5 trades. I cannot stand this cliff. This cliff has been a thorn in my side for a very long time. I guess it's my bad for never making a dock or anything that would, like, solve my problem. I don't come this way very often. Also, I see a cow. I see 2 cows. Can I get 3? Nope. Let me up. Oop. Weirdly enough, I feel like they're tanking the hits more so than with the other sword. Oh, no. That wasn't the case that time. Go see what the villagers have to say about this. Also, this is enough for, like, another bookshelf. Oh, right, and then bamboo. I think the barn's mostly done, though. I don't think I need any more bamboo for that. Other than, like, some finishing touches. I didn't get the piston door done, but I got most of the, like, side things that I wanted to do done. And then, well, actually, no. I still haven't done anything with the camel. Haven't made him his own little habitat yet. I kind of got sidetracked with the sword. Hey there. Oh, it was 5 originally? Oh, wow, that's a lot of XP. Nice. Gimme, gimme. Hey, I can actually do that pretty easily. Sweeping, oh my gosh. You know what, at least none of these are anything I was, like, significantly after. I would put Thorns 3 on all my armor, though. That would be really funny. Book and Quill. Isn't that just, like, feather, ink, and book? I can do that really easily if I can locate a chicken. Scanning. Scanning. No chicken located. They're hiding from me. I know where to find a lot of eggs, but that hatches baby chickens, and that's not very useful. The pigs are safe for now. Here for one thing and one thing only. I think we're drawing closer. I sense their presence. Chicken spotted. Splash 1. There we go. That's 5 feathers. How many can I make? Oh, cool. It's 1 per. Oh, they don't stack. Ew. Ew. Oh well. I think the good thing with this sword is even if I attack too soon and I lose out on the like damage, I think it still knocks them back successfully. So it's still like a good get away from me device. Froze him so far. It's so unnecessary. I wish I could get like a count on how much damage it does. If there's a function where like armor stands, what'd be cool if armor stands could output a redstone signal to a comparator based on how much damage was done to them in one hit. So it does like a 1 or 2 tick pulse similar to an observer, but of a strength relative to the damage it took. That'd be really useful for a lot of things. Pick my books. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do a lower level trade. There you go. Does that float your boat? Apparently not. That was really awkward. You're just kind of staring at me. There we go. Does that float your boat? It does. Nice. Oh, you're already at max level? I guess there was no point in me doing that then. 19 for a name tag is highway robbery, but it's nice to have them. Straight to jail. Oh, hang on. This guy does want to talk. Don't have the paper for him, nor do I, well, I do need mending at some point, but that's not really a thing for now. Let's make some hay bales for the barn. That might be the last thing that I do. Give our sad goodbyes to the camel. We'll have to make that little water park for him next time. These are oxidizing, right? I feel like there was some that I forgot to... It was totally these. Okay. Right, never mind. One last thing. I need to grab the honey from the bees because I'm absolutely going to forget to do that. And I'm going to be upset next time when it's more oxidized. Just got to get to this dispenser. Yoink. There we go. Run it all the way back. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, no, I like to do like longer streams. I'm not opposed to doing like marathon stuff, but I've been doing like streams so many days in a row. That'd be nice, like go get a pizza, just hang out, do stuff off stream for a bit. Take some time away from the screen. There we go. All right, hay bale time. 2 more. I love this. I forgot you could do this. All right, I have to crouch a little bit. We might do one in here. I want the horses to like stand on it and take damage though. Is it weird that I'm kind of picky about placing this because I don't want to like restrict their movement at all because it's already kind of small, to be honest. Maybe like in this corner. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, let me out. They're kind of crowding me. Make me uncomfortable. Horses are kind of scary IRL. Like, aside from them being very big, they're kind of like touchy. They don't have like a sense of how intimidating they can be. Also, that's in the right hand. This one has a good amount of HP. Did this one turn out with more or less? That was +2. Oh, it's way more. Okay, never mind. I'll grab more at a later date. Sleep the night away. Well, like I said, I kind of set a limit for myself today to wrap up around 8 because I have a tendency to just like keep streaming. So I'm gonna cut myself off a bit early here. That said, I'll organize this later. I usually do that like at the end, but I can't be bothered. There's a lot of like mixed stuff here. I have to like sort out the storage room first. But that said, hugely appreciate everyone who popped in over the course of the stream and like chatted and stuff. Good for engagement, good for like keeping me company and making stuff go by faster. I'll keep streaming a lot over like the rest of the month and next month as well. No clue what's going on tomorrow specifically, but we don't really do a hard schedule around here anyway. But you know, other than that, big thanks for like all the interactions and stuff. That said, I think that's it for tonight, so I'll catch y'all next time. See ya.